Namaskar, good evening viewers. You're watching House Highlights on Sansad TV. I'm your host Rajiv Kumar Singh. Both the Houses of Parliament were adjourned sine die on Friday, on the last day of the winter session of Parliament. In this program, we will take a look at all that transpired on Friday in the two houses, the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. Before we delve into details, let us take a quick look at the headlines. Joint Parliamentary Committee on One Nation, One Election Bill formed. 39 members committee consists of 27 members from the Lok Sabha and 12 members from the Rajya Sabha. Upper House passes motion on the formation of JPC. Growing trend of publicizing notices through media before parliamentary consideration and recourse to Rule 267 further undermine institutional dignity, stresses Rajya Sabha Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar. Laments mere 40% productivity of the upper house during the winter session in his valedictory speech. And Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla warns of adequate action if members do not follow rules and get involved in demonstrations within the premises of the Parliament. Both houses adjourn sine die after completion of winter session. Proceedings on the last day of the winter session began with members and ministers laying papers on the table of the Rajya Sabha. The papers laid on Friday included those from the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Ministry of Railways, Ministry of Rural Development, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Ministry of Heavy Industries and Ministry of Textiles.
Papers to be laid on the table, Shri Jitin Prasad.
Respected Sir, with your kind permission, I rise to lay on the table of the House the papers mentioned against my name as serial number 1 in the revised list of business for today.
Shri Dr. L. Murugan.
Chairman Sir, with your kind permission, on behalf of my colleague Shri Pankaj Chaudhary, I rise to lay on the table of the House the papers mentioned at serial number 1 of today's revised list of business pertaining to Ministry of Finance.
Shri Ramnath ठाकुर।
सभापति महोदय, मैं आपकी अनुमति से आज की संशोधित कार्यावली में क्रम संख्या 3 पर अपने नाम के समक्ष दर्ज पत्र सभा पटल पर रखता हूं।
श्री वी सोमन्ना।
Respected sir, with your kind permission, I rise to lay on the table of the House the paper mentioned against my name at serial number 4 in today's revised list of business. Thank you.
Dr. Chandrasekhar Pemasani.
Honorable Chairman Sir, I lay on the table of the House the documents mentioned against my name at serial number 5 in today's revised list of business. Thank you.
Dr. L. Murugan.
Respected Chairman Sir, with your kind permission, I rise to lay on the table of the House the papers mentioned against my name at serial number 1/6 of today's revised list of business pertaining to the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting.
Shri भागीरथ चौधरी।
माननीय सभापति जी, मैं आपकी अनुमति से आज राज्यसभा की संशोधित कार्यसूची के क्रम संख्या 7 पर अपने नाम के सन्मुख अंकित प्रपत्र क्रमशः हिंदी और अंग्रेजी में सभा पटल पर रखता हूं। धन्यवाद।
श्री भूपति राजू श्रीनिवास वर्मा।
Respected Chairman Sir, I lay on the table of the House papers pertaining to Ministry of Heavy Industries listed against my name at serial number 8 in the revised list of business for today, the 20th December 2024.
श्री पवित्र मार्गरीटा।
माननीय सभापति महोदय, मैं आपकी अनुमति से आज के संशोधित कार्यसूची के अनुसार क्रम संख्या 9 पर मेरे नाम के सम्मुख उल्लिखित कागजातों को सदन के पटल पर रखता हूं।
Member Sanjeev Arora then laid on the table of the House reports of the department-related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Health and Family Welfare. These reports were related to mental health care and its management in contemporary times, implementation of Ayushman Bharat scheme, functioning of Central Government Health Scheme CGHS, implementation of Pradhan Mantri TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan and review of National Ayush Mission.
reports of the department-related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Health and Family Welfare, Professor Ram Gopal Yadav
करेंगे।
Shri Sanjeev Arora.
Chairman, sir, with your kind permission, I rise to present a copy each of the following reports in English and Hindi of the department-related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Health and Family Welfare. 158th report on action taken by government on the recommendations, observations contained in the 148th report on mental health care and its management in contemporary times pertaining to Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. 159th report on action taken by government on the recommendation observations contained in the 151st report on implementation of Ayushman Bharat. 160th report on action taken by government on the recommendation observations contained in the 155th report on CGHS. 161st report on action taken by government on the recommendation observations contained in the 149th report on implementation of Pradhan Mantri TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan. 162nd report on action taken by government on the recommendation observations contained in the 156th report on review of National Ayush Mission.
Minister of Housing and Urban Affairs Manohar Lal then made a statement regarding withdrawal from Contingency Fund of India to mete out expenditure in emergent case of a pilot project related to Deen Dayal Jan Ajivika Yojana, Shehri.
Statement by Minister Shri Manohar Lal.
Sir, with your permission, I rise to lay a statement regarding withdrawal made from Contingency Fund of India to mete out expenditure in the emergent case of new scheme, namely Deen Dayal Jan Ajivika Yojana Shehri pilot. Sir, I lay the statements.
Reacting to notices sent under Rule 267, Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar said that the chair is supposed to reflect only on issues of deep contemporaneous relevance. He went on to say that the world watches our democracy, yet we are failing in our conduct. What else did the chairman say? Let us listen to his remarks, after which the House was adjourned till 12 noon.
Honorable members, today also I have received notices under Rule 267. Honorable members, this House is unique. I am talking on the subject, Jairamji. The chair is supposed to be only reflecting on what is of deep contemporaneous relevance. I'll raise my decibel. Honorable members, the world watches our democracy. Yet we fail our citizens through conduct. These parliamentary disruptions mock public trust and expectations. Our fundamental duty to serve with diligence lies neglected. Where seasoned dialogue should prevail, we witness only chaos. I urge every parliamentarian, regardless of party, to examine their conscience. The citizens of our democracy, 1/6 of humanity, deserve better than this spectacle. We squander precious opportunities that could serve the greater good of our people. I hope the honorable members will introspect deeply and citizens exercise their accountability. These hallowed chambers deserve conduct that honors our oath and not theatrics that betray it. I call upon Leader of the Opposition and Leader of the House to see me in my chamber. The House is adjourned to meet at 12 noon.
After the Rajya Sabha reassembled at 12 noon, the chairman first instructed the Secretary General to read out a message from the Lok Sabha. This was regarding the formation of Joint Parliamentary Committee on the bills related to One Nation, One Election. The message contained the names of 27 Lok Sabha members in the committee.
Message from Lok Sabha.
Sir, with your kind permission, I rise to report that the Lok Sabha at its sitting held on 20th December 24 adopted the following motion, that the bill further to amend the Constitution of India and the bill further to amend the Government of Union Territories Act 1963, the Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi Act 1991 and the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act 2019 be referred to a joint committee of the Houses consisting of the following 27 members of this House, namely 1. Shri P.P. Chaudhary, 2. Dr. C.M. Ramesh, 3. Ms. Bansuri Swaraj, 4. Shri Purushottam Rupala, 5. Shri Anurag Singh Thakur, 6. Shri Vishnu Dayal Ram, 7. Shri Bhrathari Mehtab, 8. Dr. Sambit Patra, 9. Shri Anil Baluni, 10. Shri Vishnu Dutt Sharma, 11. Shri Baijant Panda, 12. Dr. Sanjay Jaiswal, 13. Shrimati Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, 14. Shri Manish Tiwari, 15. Shri Sukhdev Bhagat, 16. Shri Dharmendra Yadav, 17. Shri Chote Lal, 18. Shri Kalyan Banerjee, 19. Shri T.M. Silva Ganpati, 20. Shri G.M. Harish Bal Yogi, 21. Shri Anil Yashwant Desai, 22. Shrimati Supriya Sule, 23. Dr. Shrikant Eknath Shinde, 24. Shrimati Shambhavi, 25. Shri K. Radhakrishnan, 26. Shri Chandan Chauhan, 27. Shri Balshauri Valabneni, and 12 members from the Rajya Sabha. That in order to constitute a sitting of the Joint Committee, the quorum shall be 1/3 of the total number of members of the Joint Committee. That the committee shall make a report to this House by the first day of the last week of the next session. That in other respects, the rules of procedure and conduct of business of this House relating to parliamentary committees shall apply with such variations, modifications as the Speaker may make, and that this House recommends to Rajya Sabha that Rajya Sabha do join the said joint committee and communicate to Lok Sabha the names of the members to be appointed by Rajya Sabha to the joint committee.
The chairman then asked the Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs, Arjun Ram Meghwal, to move a motion in connection with the 129th Constitutional Amendment Bill 2024 and the Union Territories Laws Amendment Bill 2024.
Shri Arjun Ram Meghwal to move a motion for nomination to the Joint Committee on the Constitution 129th Amendment Bill 2024 and the Union Territories Laws Amendment Bill 2024.
Honorable Chairman, sir, with your kind permission, I rise to move the following motion, that this House concurs in the recommendation of the Lok Sabha that this House do join in the Joint Committee of the Houses on the Constitution 129th Amendment Bill 2024 and the Union Territories Laws Amendment Bill 2024, and resolves that the following members of the Rajya Sabha be nominated to serve on the said joint committee. 1. Shri Ghanshyam Tiwari. Number 2. Shri Bhuneshwar Kalita. Number 3. Dr. K. Lakshman. Number 4. Kavita Patidar. Number 5th. Shri Sanjay Kumar Jha. Number 6. Shri Randeep Singh Surjewala. Number 7. Shri Mukul Vasnik. Number 8. Shri Saket Gokhale. Number 9. Shri P. Wilson. Number 10. Shri Sanjay Singh. Number 11. Shri Manas Ranjan Mangraj. Number 12. Shri V. Vijay Sai Reddy. Thank you, sir.
Motion moved. Those in favor will please say aye. Those against will please say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. The motion is adopted.
In his valedictory speech before the House was adjourned sine die, the chairman lamented the low productivity of only 40% during the winter session. He stressed that the growing trend of publicizing notices through media before parliamentary consideration and recourse to Rule 267 were further undermining the institutional dignity of the Parliament. Let us listen into Chairman Dhankar's remarks.
Honorable members, I am imparting my valedictory remarks. As we conclude this session, coinciding with the 75th anniversary of our Constitution, we face a moment of serious reflection. While our celebration of Samvidhan Divas in the historic Samvidhan Sadan was meant to reaffirm democratic values, our actions in this House tell a different story. The stark reality is troubling. This session's productivity stands at a mere 40.03%, with just 43 hours and 27 minutes of effective functioning. As parliamentarians, we are drawing severe criticism from the people of India, and rightfully so. These persistent disruptions are steadily eroding public trust in our democratic institutions. While we did pass the Oil Fields Amendment Bill and Boilers Bill of 2024 and heard the statement by Honorable Minister of External Affairs on India-China relations, these achievements are overshadowed by our failures. The growing trend of publicizing notices through media before parliamentary consideration and recourse to Rule 267 further undermine our institutional dignity. We stand at a critical crossroads. The 1.4 billion citizens of Bharat expect better from us. It is time to choose between meaningful debate and destructive disruption. Our democratic legacy demands we rise above political differences and restore the sanctity of parliamentary discourse. I thank the Deputy Chairman, Vice Chairperson, Secretary General, Staff and Media for their support. Let us return with renewed commitment to serve our nation with the dignity it deserves. Jai Hind. The House stands adjourned sine die.
On the last day of the winter session, the Lok Sabha met in the morning amidst sloganeering. The Speaker asked Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs Adjournment to move the bills for reference to joint committee.
Item number 31, Arjun Meghwal.
धन्यवाद अध्यक्ष जी। आदरणीय अध्यक्ष जी, आज लोकसभा की संशोधित कार्यसूची के क्रम संख्या 31 पर अंकित प्रस्ताव को मैं आपकी अनुमति से प्रस्तुत करता हूं। धन्यवाद।
प्रश्न है कि माननीय मंत्री द्वारा प्रस्तुत प्रस्ताव को स्वीकृत किया जाए। जो सदस्य प्रस्ताव पर हाँ गए, जो प्रस्ताव विरोध ना गए, मेरे विचार में निर्णय हाँ वालों के पक्ष में हाँ वालों के प्रस्ताव स्वीकृत हुआ।
Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla on Friday first appealed and later on also warned the members of the House not to indulge in any demonstration within the premises of the Parliament. He demanded that rules be followed.
मैं आप सभी से पुनः आग्रह करता हूं कि संसद की गरिमा मर्यादा बनाए सबकी सामूहिक जिम्मेदारी है। संसद भवन परिसर में किसी भी द्वार पर किसी भी तरह का धरना प्रदर्शन करना उचित नहीं है। आप सभी को इस विषय पर नियमों की अनुपालना करना सुनिश्चित करना पड़ेगा। मैं पुनः आग्रह करता हूं, इसको गंभीरता से लें और किसी भी स्थिति के अंदर द्वार पर और परिसर पर प्रदर्शन न करें, नहीं तो संसद को उचित कार्रवाई करनी पड़ेगी।
The situation in the House did not permit the Speaker to read out his customary valedictory remark at the end of the session. Instead, after warning the members of action, the Speaker straightaway asked for the national song tune to be played and adjourned the House sine die.
मान्य सदस्यगण, कृपया अब आप अपने स्थान पर खड़े हो जाएं, क्योंकि वंदे मातरम की धुन बजाई जाएगी। सभा की कार्रवाई अनिश्चित काल के लिए स्थगित की जाती है।
That is all we have in the final episode of House Highlights for the winter session. We will meet again in the new year, 2025, when the budget session begins. Till we meet again, keep watching Sansad TV. Goodbye and good night.